Uh, how we sounding right now? Volume good? Like the snow. Sounds fine? Okay. Isn't it detecting any, let's turn that down a wee smidge. See if that fixes anything. Yeah, I think that's good. All right. All right. Let's play Z.A.T.O, the world. I love the world and everything in it. First, let me look at the settings. Text speed, window, volume. Start. I hate the world and everything in it. Sounds like a you problem. Did you know that our sun is a very unusual star? To start with, it's a yellow dwarf. Constitute for just 7–10% of all stars in the universe. One's problem. Well, it's not my problem. I don't really care. It's an outlier even among those. Most yellow dwarfs are primarily converged with dark spots. The sun isn't. The majority of its surface is bright. In fact, it has 3 times the number of light spots than it does dark spots. Sure, its all-over brightness index is nothing special. You could even call it underwhelming compared to other stars of its type. Everyone's problem? Okay. I don't know, where's everyone? Because all I see is you, me, and I don't really see it as my problem. So, you mean it's no one's problem? But even so, it works harder than most to shine as bright as it can, and I find that really cute. Aww. I don't remember where I read about this. Must have been some newspaper from years ago. That small piece of trivia still pops in my mind whenever I look up at the morning sky. It's not much of a view, to be honest. Not much of a sky, not much of a sun. I guess that's the kind of region it is. Space, it's interesting. Oh, I'm starting to appreciate the world a bit more now. Some people say the sun is just lazing around in our parts, but with the constant snow. But people that go around saying that, well, they clearly haven't read that newspaper. The more I thought about things like that, and the more I learned, the more I realized how incredible everything is. I'm not just saying that to mean amazing, I mean impossible. Wait, impossible. Horrible. I think space is scary. I think space is fascinating. I always wanted to go to space when I was a kid. That was my original dream when I was young. Can't deny the world is full of great coincidences. It's to the point where I've begun to ask myself, how much of it can attribute to pure chance? The universe was so kind as to give us both a star and a planet, the perfect condition for sentient life. Just the slightest fluctuation in the composition of our atmosphere, the size of the globe, or the distance between Earth and the Sun, and none of the beauty surrounding us would exist. Oh, would you go to space? Yeah, if I got the opportunity to, I would go. Some would call it a miracle. Of course, that's a lovely way to put it. But isn't that giving the world we're living in too little credit? But it's not that I subscribe to the anthropic principle or anything. I'm not so arrogant as to believe the universe exists just for our sake. Or rather, I'm not so sure it exists solely to be observed. When a baby is born, it's not preoccupied with how it's perceived. That conscious need emerges later as the child develops self-awareness. Until that point, its curiosity is aimed at its surroundings. A lot of people don't remember when they were babies. So, if anything, it's the opposite of what the anthropic principle entails. Snow? I love snow. Me too. I love the wintertime. Social creatures, so the need to be observed makes sense for our survival. But to say the universe itself shares that priority just doesn't make sense to me. Although, you can think about it this way. A child is curious about the world because it perceives the world as external. But what if the child is the world? What if all that it could ever observe existed within itself? Over summer always? What can the all-encompassing universe be curious about? There's nothing but itself, so nothing but itself. There's nothing else to care about in the whole wide world. It is the world. Duh. Oh, wait. This makes perfect sense. If I put it like that, I guess the universe has no choice but to be self-centered. wasn't the case when it was born? What if the universe developed a desire to be perceived by others as it matured? The same way that a child would. And what do we do when we want others to perceive us a certain way? Try to mold ourselves accordingly. I think I get it now. The universe gradually felt the desire to be seen. I'm not the biggest between November and mid-November. Of yeah. Universe gradually felt the desire to be seen. It wanted to be admired, loved, and observed because there's nothing more a world can do but to observe itself. I think September's alright. It's the best and only pastime there is as far as the world is concerned. And the observation is good. More observation is even better. Of course, an endless universe can observe itself endlessly. You can say that its observation value equals infinity. The value may seem absolute, but it isn't really not in mathematics. Infinity plus 1 exists. Go beyond infinity. It's a value that the universe could never reach as a singular, albeit infinite observer. So, it had to create new finite observers to add to its infinity. It needed to create sentient life. Sentient life is the plus 1. When I put it like that, it sounds like all of us are extras at a party for losers. Something. Now isn't that fun? This vast, mighty universe changed itself so meticulously to make new observers possible. It fine-tuned all of its systems so precisely, just to have us here. It worked so hard just to share its one joy with us worthless insects. Oh no, this can't be. It's cute. It's really cute. I should have expected this. I should have known the infinite universe would be infinitely cute. The world is truly wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Avishka is missing. Huh? I look up from my desk. A low hum runs through the class. Are insects in the universe? Pretty much, in a way, yeah. I should also note that this game is made in the developer for this game is Russian, so there's gonna be like a lot of Russian words, and I might butcher a lot of the names here. Lichka. What? Seriously? She's just skipping. She ran off with that one guy. You saw? Oh, but come on. No, her. She's totally... Silence! Teacher taps her journal on the desk. Ira's parents filled the report yesterday night. They haven't seen her since she left school. Never around to whispers. Oh hey, how's it going? More pronunciation. I'll try. Never around of whispers, the teacher raises her voice. So if any of you have any information that might help in finding Ira, please report to the teacher's office or the police after class. That is all. On to the lesson. The chair creaks in the back. Wait. Really expect us to just study like normal after hearing that? Yeah. Yeah, we're shocked, you know? Worried sick. Seriously, our classmate's missing. Our friend, our Irochika. Room fills with repulsive giggles. Cut it out. Garen, sit back down. Teacher's voice sounds just as dry as it did when she broke the news. She turns towards the blackboard to write down the date. We all know the situation will probably resolve itself just fine. So, let's not act dramatic. So many school-based games? Yeah, just the way the world works, I guess. We all went to school once. Ew, school. I'd rather be at school than be at home, as I said. If you have anything valuable to say, I'll be happy to hear it in the office. Puts the chalk down and begins the lesson. It's December 19th. That's 3 days after my birthday. A bird flies past the window. Disappearance. Give me a break. Aren't you supposed to wait 3 days or something? That's a myth. File a missing report whenever specifically if it's a kid. Oh yeah? Hey, let's report each other as missing. Let's report each other as missing and see who they find first. You're on. No, but seriously, what's with the sudden hubbub? Yes, but what if homeschooled? I'm not, but I know a bunch of people that... odd people. When I was younger, I loved being home. Schooled. I don't know, being stuck at home is boring. I thought wandering off was her whole thing, right? That's just Gravichka for you. But her parents just want some attention. Like they need any more of that. I mean, I've heard some weird cases. It's a very fancy thing to be homeschooled. Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah, never say never. Crazy is genetic. Think she's in some crack house now? No way. Do we even have any? I wish. At least there'd be something fun to do. Honestly. Hey. She's like for sure with the guy, right? The guy? You don't know? A bunch of people have seen them together. Some older dude he likes. Birdie or something? Ew. Serious? Yeah, it's so trashy. Neighbors so loud. Sounds like you need better neighbors. I slowly walk behind my classmate as we head to the next lesson. It's irritating. Their conversation is ticking me off. Not sure why. It's not as if they aren't making sense. Knowing them. Because they're making gossip. Everybody hates gossip. Well, not everybody, but most people dislike it. It's not unusual for Ira to wander off somewhere on her own. I'm not treating this news like any real gravity. Really, I'm no better than them. There is a trace of worry in my head, but it isn't directed towards Ira. Instead, when I first heard about her disappearance, the thought that flashed into my mind was rather ugly. More a Russian accent. Now nobody will. Nah, I don't want to try. I'm not a Russian. Now nobody will come to save me. Nobody will come to save me. Gross. But regardless of what people are saying, Matroshka. Regardless of what I personally think, that's still a missing person. Her poor parents must be so worried. Just picturing it makes me feel glum. Not surprised Ira would just run off somewhere without telling anybody, but still. It's not like we've ever been friends. It would be stranger if I acted all torn up about it, right? He's just that kind of person. Housemates would screeches frequently. That's normal. She's just that kind of person. Always getting herself in trouble, always hanging out in places she's not supposed to be at. Yes, decent Russian attempt. I mean, I'm just an average schmo, so of course it's decent. You're right, this wouldn't be the first time Ira left for God knows where, but is it really true? Stuff they said about that older man. I've never even seen or heard anything like that. No, this whole time. I suppose it's plausible knowing how some girls are. So, I'd never have thought Ira would be the type to love-struck like that. Love-struck, huh? And a pet parrot. Parrots don't do scenario for hours. What? They don't do scenario singing? Pretty sure parrots sing. It's like, what do you mean scenario singing? So you teach the parrot. Yeah, if you teach it well, it'll eventually, like, it says, it's gotta find a well-trained parrot. Love-struck, huh? When I put it that way, then it's almost definitely cute. Bruh, in love. Forbidden love, too. Wow, I'd never have guessed. I never took that girl for a romantic. My mom sings around the house. I just join in. That sounds just like you. Wow, I never guessed. Took the girl. I already read this. She's a girl at the end of the day. And she does like those types of books. So perhaps she was planning to elope all along? Ugh, crap. It's all so complicated. I'm really torn on this. I really am. On one hand, it's super romantic. Such beautiful young love with no regard for what anyone thinks. It's so incredible. It's incredibly cute. It was good for coming across peers, getting crushes, being horribly embarrassed. Yeah, and I've experienced all three, I guess. But on the other hand, I'm really sad. Can you see the hearts? What hearts? selfish, it's dumb, but if Ira is really gone, it's like I've got nothing to hope for anymore. Hey, Julbina, huh? You know anything about this? No? Why would I? Well, you two were pretty close, right? Our whole group chuckles. We weren't... No. No, not at all. Really? Really? I thought you two were dykes. That's annoying, can't see them. The emote reactions were spamming. Oh, you were saying, okay, you were spamming emotes. Yeah, no, I can't see that. I guess YouTube just deletes it because you were spamming too much, maybe. What? They all erupt in laughter. Blooming heck. We weren't. We didn't even talk. Adam, you dumbass. Ritska screwing the old guy. She ain't like that. I don't know. Some chicks swing both ways. You never know these days. I don't. It's... Look at her face. Chill out, Shubina. We're just kidding. Jeez. Why are you getting so scared anyways? You really a lesbo or something? I'm not! Wait, my voice cracked. No, the little button on the right, I can see it floating above you, the whirling. Light? I don't see it. I'm zooming in. I can't see a thing. I'm not a lesbian. They just keep laughing. What can I even say to that? No matter what I do, they just keep laughing. Yura came in through the door right now and heard what they were saying. All hell would break loose. I mean, she only disappeared a day ago. She's probably just coming late today. She doesn't even know there's a missing report. Maybe she has already left her lover's place. Maybe she's trudging through our snowy schoolyard as we speak. No, she's already inside. She's already left her wet puffy jacket in the classroom. Maybe only chat sees it? Are you guys... Wait, I think you guys sent a picture on... I think you guys sent a picture, right? Let me check. Quick. Go down now. Oh, you mean those, the emojis that pop up like whenever like someone spams the emo. Yeah, oh, okay, yeah, no, I can't see those things. At least I don't think so. But yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay. I couldn't see those. She's already left her wet puffy jacket in the classroom. And now she's going down the corridor, up the stairs to the left. That's right, she's coming. She's gonna storm in any minute now. Right? Right, that's it. I hear her. I can hear her footsteps. Ugh, that's rubbish. Why are you making a big deal out of this? It's just a small little thing. That's odd, disappointing. Spam is fun. Just, I don't know, spam emojis in chat, I guess. Streamer is MC and can't see the emotes. Okay. She's coming. Ira's coming. What's with that face? You look like you're holding in a. You look like you're holding in a shit. She's totally a lesbo. I'm not. I never talked to her. Main characters are above and beyond such things. Not the first time I got called a main character, to be honest. Told you. Steps walk past the classroom. This with this dialogue. I mean, I'd expect as much from the offer, to be honest. I've seen a lot of their works, and not a lot of them are very serious, to be honest. but there are like some serious moments here and there. Steps walk past the classroom. Now that they're closer, they don't sound like her at all. They never sounded like her in the first place. Well, maybe not with her, but like in general. Yeah, you don't have a boyfriend, right, Shabina? Why's that? Huh? I don't know. I just... Dude, look at her. Be real. Come on, don't say that. What? You wanna be her boyfriend? Hey, Shabina, wanna go out with Igor? Oi! What? Come on, he's a great guy. Pooh. Right, Igor? You treat her right. Piss off, man. I'm not doing this. I bite my tongue. There I go again. Bad habit. It's not like it works anyway, so why do I keep doing it? I plop down at my desk and start mindlessly flipping through the textbook. I need to stop indulging fantasies like that. It just makes me feel stupid every time. If Ira came in for that door and beat them up right then and there, did it really help my case? They'd probably keep saying those same things behind her back. And to my face. I guess it really would be for the worse. Yeah, I shouldn't have wished for that. First saw that, it would just add fuel to the fire. So, it's a good thing that she didn't interfere. It's a good thing... It's a really great thing. Ha! At least, these guys don't bother me for the rest of the day. Everyone's too preoccupied with gossip. I can't focus on studying either. I keep thinking. The last time I saw Ira, teacher says her parents saw her leaving in the morning, but she didn't show up to class. That part's nothing new. Ira's always had a bad attendance record, so I assume she skipped as usual. And went to see that man they talked about. Did she go to him right away? Because in that case yesterday evening. Go home, Asya. Teacher's office, was it? I'm kind of scared of going straight to the police. But I should. I should probably report that. Not sure if it will be any of help. And for some reason, the idea of telling anyone what I saw, something about it just doesn't sit right with me. But there's no logical reason for that. I need to get over myself. Sure, she's probably fine. I know that. I know that freaking everyone knows that. Igor is pronounced Igor, by the way. Oh yeah, potato, whatever. But if she's not, well, I'm gonna regret it big time. Oh, but I promise... Oh, but I also... Where did I say promise? Oh, but I also might be tearing star-crossed lovers apart. Yura ran away too with someone that she cares about so deeply, away from society's ridicule. Would it really be right to ruin it? Crap. I have to admit, I'm also a little judgmental. I mean, it's really beautiful. I do believe that judging love like that is ugly. Ugly, but whenever I start to consider it closely, I just can't brush off how much older that man is. I just can't. You're a potato? Thanks. Oh, I pride myself in being a potato. I really am no better than the rest. Wait, that's it! So that's why I don't want to tell anyone about what I saw. It must be the good in me screaming, don't ruin their good fortune. They're probably so happy together right now. It's none of your business. Gosh, yes, that must be it. That explains everything. Should I follow my heart then? Should I keep silent? It's not as if what I had seen will make a difference. It's kind of consequential. There's no point in telling anyone about it at all. It's not the kind of information that points to any particular location or culprit. Not that there is one. So let's keep silent and everyone will be happy. Potato pride, potato pride. LGBTQ, Henjo. Oh baby, my pride. So let's keep silent, and everyone will be happy. I'll be happy. The good, irrational me will be happy, and the cold, reasonable me will be happy as well. Yep. Good job, Asya. You solved it. It sure is nice to have a clean conscience. Well, no need to loaf around here any longer. Guess I better head home. Counterpoint. What if... and bear with me here. What if Ira is actually missing? Despite all the odds, there's always the possibility that she is in danger. If there's even the tiniest chance that my report will help in finding her, then that info is worth providing. And if she really did envelop her beloved, then my testimony won't change a thing. It's worthless at worst. It's true. If I carefully weigh the pros and cons, the off chance of Ira being in danger and my words being the key to saving her makes a strong argument. Whoa. My words being the key to saving her. Wow, yeah. That would be so amazing. And then I'd come and visit her in the hospital, and she wouldn't know how to thank me. She'd say I shouldn't have. She said I shouldn't have. She'd say, I told you to leave me alone, dummy. But then I just shake my head and respond, it's nothing. I was just doing what I was supposed to. No, I gotta come up with something cooler. I'll need to think about that. Wait, why is she in the hospital? Ellie hasn't said anything in a couple minutes. I assume she's fallen asleep, probably. Do I hope Ira ends up in the hospital? Jeez, of course not. I don't need my freaking testimony to save her. I hope my testimony is useless because she's already home. Or is calling home telling her parents how happy she is with the love of her life? That's what I hope for. I just keep having stupid thoughts today. Eloise snaps. Ellie sleeps? Surely not. But that's Ellie tradition. It's tradition for her to sleep on stream. I just keep having stupid thoughts today. At least I know what I should do now. I've made my decision. I'm going to the teacher's office. Where was it again? I doubt that they expect anyone to come. I'll probably look kind of silly. Wouldn't be the first time. Well, who cares? Walking down the staircase to the right down the hall. There, that's the teacher's office. Oh, a girl. The lovers have reunited. What is asleep? There's a girl standing there right by the door. I think I've seen her before. Is she an upperclassman? Our town is really tiny, and so is our school. If I were a better person, I would know her name. She turns to look at me. Not sure what she is expecting, so I nod a little. United and it feels so good. Is there a queue? A queue? To the office. Oh. Oh no. I'm just waiting for someone. Okay. Hey. What? You're Asia, right? Yes. How did you know? That's kind of a loaded question. How do we know anything? It's a lyric from an old song. Yeah, I'd bet. Q is a funny word. Oh, really? Do I look like I'm laughing? Don't answer that. I mean, it's not like we have lots of faces to remember here. You know me too, right? Sorry. Really? That's what I was talking about. It's not that I don't care to remember everyone's names. I just don't know wherever people get them from. They say that in tiny cities like this, everyone knows each other, but that's just not true. We learn about the people outside of our intimate circle through gossip or common friends. You. Yeah, wow, hilarious. I'm laughing. But I haven't made any new ones since the day Toys are left. And gossip? Sure, sometimes I overhear my classmates chatting about this and that. Yeah. Excuse me. But I don't like listening to them. I don't like their voices, so I try not to pay them too much attention. Just love. Or... Wait. When I put it like that, it kinda does sound like my fault. My point is, when people... What was that burp? I don't know, it just came from the soul. My point is, when reiterate that idea of everyone knows everyone, the word everyone doesn't include me. The name's Marina. Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Got something to share about Gravichka? How did you know? What do you mean, how? Hate is Hately. We had an announcement, same as you. They told us to report to the teachers and all. I see. For some reason I thought they only broke the news to us, Ira's classmates. But it makes sense they'd at least give the upperclassmen a heads up, just in case they'd happen to know her. Iron is irony. Yeah, why they use irons. Love is love. Lovely, lovely. Which means you also know something about Ira. Yep. That's great. So, talk to the teachers already? Sure did. Wow. And what did you tell them? That's between me and the investigation. Can't just spout info like that out of the open, Asya. The walls got ears. If you had the chance to go to high school, years 7 to 13, do again? Do you prefer the Bronze Age or the Iron Age? All the knowledge you have now. Don't I? I'll go with the Iron Age, I guess. My knowledge of the ages comes from ages of empires. Oh no, I guess 7. I don't know. That or 10, 7 or 10. Those are like the chill ones. Oh. I understand. Sorry. Okay, well, you don't have to apologize. Crap. I'm making an awful first impression. Not only did I not know her name like I was supposed to, but now I look like I don't know the first thing about vigilance. Who am I kidding? I really don't. I'll just go then. Marina suddenly blocks my path. No, you don't. I'm sorry. Do high school again? Yikes. I mean, yeah. I mean, those were like my happiest years. I guess. From, what was it? 7 to 10. The rest was like the depression arc, I guess. I'm sorry. You're not telling them anything. She gestures with her finger to the tact of each syllable. Why? Because a bad feeling stirs up in my chest. Please don't tell me it's not gonna be the same thing as my classmates. Is this because I acted rude? I didn't mean to. Well, I never mean to. Just can't help it, can I? Just met, and I've already managed to mess everything up. You're 7 to 13. Oh. Okay. I mean, my answer still kind of stays. I don't know. primary school years were pretty lonely, to be honest. I didn't have many friends. I didn't really fit in, to be honest. I just can't help it, can I? Just met, and I've already managed to mess everything up. Damn it, damn it, damn it! I desperately search her face for signs of mockery, but weirdly, I can't find any. Love primary school, good for you. I've been waiting for you. Huh? Surprised? Of course I am. No, wait. This has to be some stupid ruse. I'm going to believe this girl and then she'll just laugh in my face about it. I'm serious. Ira told me about you. Really? Yeah. Good song, Em. Oh gosh, they talked about me. Wow. Shocked Marina is being as friendly as she is, considering the kind of description Ira could give. Wait, does this mean she is a friend of Ira's? For some reason, I thought about her having any, at least not at school. That was really presumptuous of me. I wonder what Ira is like when she's with friends. I know you saw her yesterday. I figured you'd want to report it, so I ran here as soon as class ended. I guess it'd be easier to catch you between lessons, but I got so caught up in all those stupid rumors. Kinda slipped my mind. She knows? She knows too much. But hey, what matters is that it all worked out. So why are you stopping me? Well... Marina looked around the empty corridor before lowering her voice. If you tell me about yesterday, you'll make everything worse. Huh? Let's not talk about this in front of the office, okay? Come on, let's go. She takes a step back and beckons me with her hand. Wait. But it doesn't seem like a prank. Still. Wait. I know Ira's probably fine, but... Isn't it better to play it safe? The faster we share all we know with everyone, the... Quiet, you! I just said that we shouldn't talk about this stuff where the adults can hear. What? Marina grabs my hand and starts dragging me down the corridor. She's not exactly being quiet either. All that stumbled protest sounds so weak they might as well white noise to the other girl. So I spent half the day doubting whether I should report at all. So what? Why aren't you reading out our messages, Enjo? You know, all the time, grumble. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't want to say Rizzler or Grizzler, because that definitely needs to be said out loud. You say corridor so American, so extremely American. Yeah, that's me, American, 100% American, born and raised. I carefully examined my options and came to my own conclusion. I deserve to see it through. I deserve to see it though. Oh my god. I deserve to testify. Some part of me is relieved that the ultimate choice was made for me. I mean, that silly gut feeling I thought I overcome with a reason has come out on top. So there was something to it in the end. so I was right. My heart was right. Sure, I can't really know that. Since I'm yet to hear what Marina has to say. Remember, please don't read our private chat. On September 7th. September 7th, you wrote, like dudes. Is this true? Because we have the chat logs right here. Sure, I can't actually know that since I'm yet to hear what Marina has to say, but this can't be pure chance, can it? And if it's not, what does it actually hinge on? Speak Gaelic? Kann Z.A.T.O. Deutsch. Kane? I don't know. Sure, I don't actually know, since I'm yet to hear what to say, but this can't be a chance. If it's not, what does it actually hinge on? Did Marina show up because the world needed to stop me? For the sake of something more important? Or did Marina show up because I subconsciously wished for something, for anything to stop me? Matswashi, Gaelic. Hassan is Adam Dumb. Whatever it was, I guess I don't mind this after all. I think I'll stick to... I thought that said grinder. I think I'll stick to the grander narrative angle for the time being. The world bending itself to the will of some worthless gnat, and it's a preposterous idea. I don't know what this Gaelic you speak of is. Okay, I'm done. Okay, good for you. I go shower, my ear is so bloody. Yeah, I'll wash that bloody ear of yours. And have a good night. As Ninja will stick to Rounder for the time being. Moved on from women. I've moved on to no one. I belong to me, myself. Because all I need is me and me. It wouldn't be the first time for me, would it? Couple of men. That's rich coming from Joshua Karyu. But okay. The fact that the world for any reason has decided to guide me towards the right path. That's so endlessly sweet. Down the stairs to the lobby to the coat room. I don't resist anymore. Marina drags me along and I can feel my doubt turning to excitement. This is definitely the right path. This girl knows about Ira. I want to know more about Ira too. The whole wide world wants me to know. Z.A.T.O. I love the world and everything in it. Episode 1, Ira. That was the intro. How long have I been playing? Already an hour. What the hell is your problem? Everyone is looking from Ira to Garen. to the chair that just crashed on the floor next to the boy, barely missing him. Huh? Kvichka, the fuck? He wants... That is her. Didn't think she'd be back here today. That was a long-ass intro. Oh well. Is she insane? Somebody call the teacher. Not paying any mind to the commotion that has filled the classroom, Ira storms towards Garen. Eloise is back. Wait, she's back? You talking read about the dong? What are you guys talking about? Okay. Not paying any mind to the commotion that has filled the classroom, Ira storms towards Garen. Her face is contorted with rage. Before he can react, she rips the notepad from his hand and slams it on my desk. I misinterpreted something you said. No, Eloise. Big sad. Oh well. I hastily grab onto it. Read that again and I'll kick your teeth in. Huh? Are you nuts? Ira doesn't respond. For a second, she just glares at him, then turns and stomps back to her desk. Classmates who were caught up in a laughing fit just a moment ago are now watching her in silent bewilderment. How did you say contorted? They scoot out of her way as she retrieves her bag, then heads towards the door. Crazy bitch! Yo. Hey, Slyn. Welcome. She ignores him. Mavichka, where are you going? Hey. Ira forcefully pushes past the teacher. Contoured. You, Mavichka. Oh, what? My doctor said I had tonsil infection. I lost my tonsil half a decade ago. Closer to... Doctor messed up. Your parents will hear about this. Her fret falls on deaf ears. Everyone knew Gravichka. She's always been like that, I think. No, not throwing chairs around. Ira had no regard for the rules that everyone's supposed to follow. I guess they call someone like her problem child. Her parents got a lot of flack for it. Listen to my audio clip. I guess. Like in the middle of a stream. Can I do this like later? Grachevskia. It's Ira. Oh, I'm so sorry that my pronunciation isn't perfect on Russian names, I guess. Nope, now. Parents got a lot of flack for it. It's only normal in a town like ours. Now, just because it's small size, but because of its... Wow, the rain is getting really heavy. More Russian. Say exclusivity? Lakuta 5 prides itself on its virtually non-existent crime rate. Shin. That's the natural consequence of nobody being allowed to enter or exit without a permit. You're lucky to be here, to have a salary higher than the national average, to have access to good people in the neighboring towns. Can't even dream of. You get offered such a privilege. Last time I checked, our population hasn't even hit 6,000. So when someone like Ida appears on this tiny society's radar, she's not just seen as a delinquent. She's a puzzling stain on a community that's meant to be spotless. Like a weed that sprouted in a painstakingly maintained flower garden. Of course, it's not as if she had appeared out of thin air. It's all in the family, they say. The blame falls on the people responsible. I go now. Finished my blueberry yogurt. Let me know if you need help setting up your grammar account. Not sure what that is, but yeah, sure. Have a good one. Creamer account? Yeah, take a shower. Dirty, smelly person. You smell bad. Of course, it's not as if she appeared from thin air. Blame falls on the people responsible. That is, on Nira's parents. And questions begin to arise. Why is Gravichka's daughter behaving like this? Is there trouble at home? Do they believe this is acceptable? Grandal accounts. Grandal account. Bloody M. Why is Gravichka's daughter behaving like this? Is there trouble at home? It's Grachowski. Grachowski. Thank you. That was way better than what M gave me. Grachowski. They believe this is acceptable? Do they not teach her discipline? Do they not understand how fortunate they are? They've been granted so much, yet they can't do the bare minimum in raising their own child. Do they really want to be here? Do we want them to be here? I've heard a lot of talk like that. I've heard more after Ira threw the chair at Garen. Wait, it's Iron, right? Not Garen. I can't remember. I didn't get why. Everyone was just having fun. And it was my fault for bringing that notebook anyway. I was hoping to write a little library once school was done, but my bag slipped and all of the consonants scattered on the floor. Of course, they would get curious about it. Of course, they'd want to read the silly things I wrote. It's not a big deal. It's not like I've ever taken poetry or drawing very seriously. Those are just fun distractions, nothing more. If people laugh, well, what's it matter to me? I couldn't wrap my head around it. I couldn't, but I still wanted to thank Ira somehow. She rarely shows up to school, and even when she does, she can just leave at random. I couldn't get a hold of her for a long time because of that. Well, that, and also I was really scared. Ira was never much looked at me. Even when she lashed out at Garen, it was like I weren't even there. But 2 weeks after the incident, it finally happened. We crossed paths. I went to the bathroom during some lesson, I think it was math. I came in for the door. Oh wow, she looks so badass. And there she was, blowing white smoke through the half-open window. I didn't even know she was at school. Oh! Hi! Ira shot me a distant look. Conversation, formalities in mind. I just wanted to say thanks. Theory, it should have been easy. But wouldn't that make me look like a weirdo too? Assuming she did all of that for me, that would just make me look self-centered. I have no idea how much time had passed while I was in the stall. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe 20 seconds, but when I heard what sounded like her getting off the windowsill, I swung open the door. Wait! Huh? I froze up. She stood next to the window, bag in hand. The cold draft wafted around her hair. I had to say something. I got this rare chance the world gave me, this rare chance to tell her what I wanted. But what am I supposed to say? Thank you? After I just tumbled out of the toilet stall? What? She raised an eyebrow. I just stood there with a mouth helplessly open as if I'd just gone mute. As if every word in the Russian dictionary got wiped from my brain. Whatever. No, wait, please! I took a step toward her and she jolted away like I were a leaper. I didn't know what I should say or ask. I just knew I had to say something, even if I was the first thing that popped into mind. What? What the hell do you want? Isn't it cold? Huh? The windowsill. And you sat smoking there, right by the window. I thought, weren't you cold like that? Eh? She blinks. Not really. Maybe a little. Thought so. Anything else? Leaper. Pepper. Leaper. No. I mean, yes, I'm... Pepper. Sorry, I'm not that good at my pronunciation. I apologize. I deeply apologize. No, I mean, yes, I'm sorry that you got in trouble. Huh? Well, I heard you got into a lot of trouble after that. You know, when Kieran read my stupid poetry. Sorry for that. She eyed me for several seconds, which to me felt like an eternity. She then sighed and slowly flipped her hair back. And why are you apologizing? That had nothing to do with you. Well, I guess not. His voice was getting on my nerves. See, I looked down at the tiled floor. I knew that was the case, of course. It's not like I was hoping Ira would jump in to defend my honor or anything of the sort. My Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon has arrived! Amazing. Oh man, Dark Rebellion is like such a good card. Very good staple, if you will. I looked down at the tiled floor. I knew that was just the case, of course. It's not like I was hoping Ira jumped in to defend my honor or anything of the sort. I wanted to thank her regardless of intent, but no matter how hard I thought and tried to word it, everything just came out sounding awkward or wrong. This has always happened. The soles of her boots squawked against the floor. She spun around and walked towards the door, and this time, I made no attempt to stop her. Your poetry isn't stupid. I play it in Yosenchus for the aura farming purposes. Well, now you're even more unstoppable. Huh? I stood there dumbfounded. Did she just say that? Did I hear it right? Your poetry isn't stupid. Does that mean she likes it? Ira likes my poetry? Ira... I've already forgotten how to say it. Wachowski. The bell rang and snapped me out of my short-term stupor. I shook my head. Right. I needed to get back to the classroom. I doubted Ira was going to be the next lesson. I washed my hands from nothing in particular. What will happen next? Weeks passed. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, then went to the store, then to the library, or for a walk. Then, when it got dark, I headed home, day after day. Huh? My notebook. I just left to get a snack from the cafeteria. Where did it go? Oh, Shubina. We borrowed your homework for a second. You don't mind, right? It's fine. Thanks. By the way, this is supposed to be you. He lifts a scrap of paper up to me. Oh no. I forgot I left that in there. No. It's just a drawing. Yeah? You sure? It really looks like you if you were pretty. It's not me. Whatever you say. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks. I don't know where to, and I thought I wouldn't dare ask. Stupor? Stupor. Stupider. Something told me she'd say, "None of your business," if I did, and she'd be right. But even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I started doing it when I was walking home from school, or to the store, or just wandering the streets, killing time. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay out longer. I started to take, routes. It's embarrassing to think about it now, but... Ira... She just walks past me in the corridor. Not even a nod, not even a look in my direction. I guess I don't exactly stand out in the crowd, but... No, it's my fault for mumbling. I should have spoken louder. Even though it took all my courage just to muster that much. So, I definitely think she should have heard it. Hey, got him? What? Remember when I gave you 50 kopecks? Can I have it back? 50 kopecks? When was that again? Last Friday. Jesus. Remember things like that? Can I have it back? Man, I don't remember taking it. Sure you're not making things up? Sure you're not making this up? Maybe you gave it to someone else. No, it was you. Jeez. I don't freaking know. It's half a rubble. It's half a rubble, Shibina. Who gives a shit? Yeah, why do you care so much? So petty. You probably just lost it or something. My eyes keep snapping to the doorway. It's empty, of course. What am I waiting for? Even if she showed up... What am I waiting for? Oh. Even if she showed up, what'd she do? Hug him in front of everyone? That would be really funny. Hey! Stop thinking that! Maybe he really did forget. Who knows? I really shouldn't be upset that... I really shouldn't be upset. It's not that much. You go grocery shopping with that, but... It's not the end of the world. Not exactly starving. Same. Lately, I've been eating too much junk anyways. Same. Yeah, maybe if I eat less of this stuff, my skin will clear up. That's what I do as well. That'd be nice. Asya, you don't use makeup at all, right? No, I don't. We're not allowed to, though. What are you saying? They allowed it last year. Really? Nobody can send you home for it. Oh. That's good, I guess. These girls rarely talk to me. They're usually pretty nice, though. At least when they're not joking along with the guys. I think one of them likes Vadim. She laughs a lot whenever he says anything to me. I suppose we have very different senses of humor. You never tried it before, yeah? Makeup? No, never. Seriously? You're like 15 already. 14. Same thing. Gotta learn to do it at some point. Especially with that complexion. Well, I'm not really... Hey, how about we help you out? Yeah, just some light makeup. You'll see what it's like. I don't know. Come on, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, you're gonna love it. Which deck is your money? Trap tricks or carded in? I don't know, Trap Tricks is full of potential at times. I'm gonna go with Trap Tricks, yeah. Yay. Come here then. I don't think people do unpleasant things on purpose. Nobody wakes up in the morning with the goal to make somebody feel bad. I really believe that. If someone is doing something hurtful, you don't fully understand it. So, I shouldn't wish bad things on people who don't really know they're being mean. Gosh, they're gonna like make up awfully, aren't they? Well, it's at 1 PM Australian time. Not to ask him when that is. So... I shouldn't wish for Ira to appear and interrupt them, or to scream at them, or punish them, or anything. I can still hear everyone laughing. As I ran out to the corridor. I'm covering my face. I don't need any teachers seeing me like that. At least the toilet's close, so I can wash this mess off quickly. I should stop falling for these pranks, but... sorry. I lift my face up without thinking. Oh no. The hell? It's away from me. I can't blame her. I must look like an insane person. Yeah, I look awful. God, I can't handle her looking at me like that. I'm sorry. I run past her. Run. I just need to get to the restroom. I just need to wash it off. After about a month, reality had dawned on me. I kept telling myself that Ira's actions had nothing to do with me. Told me that much in certain terms. He said that I kept repeating it again and again and again and again. Mods. Drop a kaiju on Hasa's boss monster. I got no mods. I haven't had the need for a mod yet, to be honest, because like it's not many people really come in here, so there's like no reason to like have any mods yet. If there's ever like, I don't know, like a bot or something, then you know, I'll mod the first person who's here. Now things are just fine the way they are. It's a nice quiet little chat. After about a month but I didn't believe it. At some level, I still held on to the faint hope that Ira pitted me, that she cared about me for God knows what reason. Oh, really, what was the reason? For lashing out at a classmate she found annoying? One who just so happened to make fun of me? Her not joining in? Her telling me she liked my writings? She didn't even say that much. She said they weren't stupid. of a mod, but sleep, because it's because it's school night in America. Time zones and all. Boy. 3 coins clink against my desk. 20, 10. So he remembered? There. Thanks for the unforgettable night. Everyone around erupts in snickers. You're a cheap deal. You free later? Very funny. Oh please, Shabina. Get a sense of humor. Your face is dragging down the class moral. That's right. You're doing us all disservice. Think of your classmate for once. I let myself believe something would change. I thought about it as if I deserved it. As if I didn't have it good enough before. As if my life had any real problems. I was just being greedy, plain and simple, getting my hopes up. Some silly coincidence. It's all so stupid, I can't help but laugh. But that's okay. I know better now. I was being ridiculous. It's shameful to admit. Too, but better late than never, right? Duels begin in the other 3 minutes or an hour. An hour and a half. Good luck, good luck. Manifesting, you will get a W. I got a little too caught up in my own little world. And hey, even if they didn't amount to anything, I can still appreciate those little encounters with Ira for what they were. Brief but wonderful moments. Reminisce fondly about... Ow, my foot. I can reminisce fondly about the one time I looked out and saw Garen all scared and confused. Or that one time somebody gave my work a compliment, backhanded as it was. Manifesting the enemy team winning, dude. The flower cakes. All I said was that Trap Chicks has a better chance. But if you're playing, then I'm rooting for you to win. That's how it works. I could reminisce fondly about the one time I looked out and saw I could do that because everyone does that. Everyone has those little things that they look back on with a smile. It's beautiful in its own way, is it not? Surely is beautiful. Our lives are a series of episodes, both good and bad. It doesn't matter if they grow into a bigger story, because each moment has a lot of merit of its own. It's something I should learn to be It's something I should learn to be content with. It's something I've been perfectly content with until now. Until I decide that what I had wasn't enough. Speaking objectively, is there to complain about? No, seriously. I live in the prettiest part of our vast country. I have a comfortable roof over my head and even my own room. I have 2 living parents. I have wonderful hobbies to enjoy, paper to write on, books to read, TV to watch. I buy myself treats almost every day after I'm done with school. I have good grades, and teachers tell me I have great potential. My classmates also recognize me recognize how studious I am. I help them with their studies when they ask me to. That's right. I've got classmates that I always talk to. Guys I can laugh along with if their jokes don't always land. My sense of humor isn't the best. I have all of this right here, right now. Everything that a girl my age could ever ask for. So why did I act as if that weren't enough? Why the hell, you idiot? What? Why the hell do you always go along with some bullshit? But looks like she's going to slap me, but instead swings her boot against the snow hill. She then turns to me and starts roughly swiping clumps of snow stuck to my coat. My whole body feels slightly numb. When I start to speak, my voice comes out weaker than expected. Ira, how did you know I was here? Doesn't matter. I heard that asshole Garen giggling about it. Can you stand? Yeah. I clumsily get up. My limbs feel rigid. I know you shouldn't sit on concrete when it's cold. I wouldn't normally. But there's nowhere else to sit in school, near the school's back entrance, and my legs were starting to get tired. I half-heartedly shake the snow off my skirt and tights. The flakes fall gently on the ground below. I look at Ira. Her face is... Huh? The word concern flashed in my head, but I've already learned I'm no good at judgments like that. I shouldn't be presumptuous. It's a bad habit of mine. I shouldn't flatter myself. I shouldn't. But the question escapes before I manage to cut myself short. So, why are you here? Meanwhile, I told you, Garen was bragging about slipping you that stupid letter. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Well, this doesn't have anything to do with you, does it? As soon as I say that out loud, I realize I messed up. I really did. Now she's going to punch me. She's going to punch me for real. She's going to punch me and then never speak to me again. I don't even say sorry. I just brace myself for the incoming blow. Physical, verbal, I don't care. I've earned it. No, not really. It doesn't concern me at all. It's just annoying. Is that so? Yeah. You pissed me off. And you pissed me off too. I don't freaking get you. You knew it wasn't real. There's no way you believed that, right? Right? I didn't believe it. I'm not that stupid. I looked down at the moist and crumpled letter I forgot. I was still holding. It's the oldest trick in the book. A love letter prank. Really? All for that. I stare at the shriveled piece of paper, and something about its whole existence feels extremely sad to me. Wanna burn it? Huh? I have matches. Oh, no thanks. It's wet anyway. I fold the letter and shove it into my pocket. I get damp inside, but I don't care. I can't throw it away. A fake confession is still a confession in the end. Those words didn't choose to be written intensely. Sincerely. It's okay. Even if this whole thing isn't real. I met Ira today. Ira came. After all these weeks of praying, Ira came. Thank you. I smile at her. After I said I had come to terms with it, no right as I was saying it to you, to myself, to the world, I knew that I was lying. I couldn't throw away that last dumb scrap of hope I had. That small and turridly thought that crept into my mind whenever I felt slightly lonelier than usual. Even if it took so long, she finally came. I didn't do anything, really. Flustered. Ira's flustered. Is she flustered? Really? That's cute. It's just so cute. What's with you? Right. I'm grinning like an idiot. Sorry. I'm fine. Whatever. I'm going home. What? Already? Gives me a quick once over. You take care. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. We wave at each other, and I watch her disappear behind the corner. I hesitate. Maybe I shouldn't. Feels like there's still so much I want to say to her. I don't know what or why, but I just know that it's a lot. I turn and walk a couple steps in the direction of my home. No. Changed my mind. I run back. Crap, my legs are still so stiff. I turn the same corner Ira passed not even a minute ago, and she's already gone. Sigh. Playing Z.A.T.O while watching you play Z.A.T.O? Oh, well thanks. Glad you could be here. So it's a real. I was very interested. I'm a huge Parties Are for Losers fan, so I ever wanted to try this out. But yeah, welcome. I hope you're also enjoying the game. Snow here isn't deep enough to leave clear footprints. Not that I'd be desperate enough to follow. Why does she always leave in such a rush? It's okay. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, then went to the store, then to the library for a walk, and then when it got dark, I headed home. This is the same as last time, actually. She's just living her day-by-day life, day after day. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks. I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare ask. Something told me she'd say, "None of your business," if I did. And she'd be right. But even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I did it when I was walking home from school, or to the store, or just wandering the streets, killing time. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay longer. I started to take new routes. And as naive as it was to behave that way, I kept doing it, again and again. Walking and walking, praying and praying. Do you assholes ever shut up? Huh? Ugh, this bitch. Nobody saw Ira enter the class. Everyone was too busy whistling and laughing. And she caught me in a really dumb pose. That's on me. I wouldn't have chosen Dara if I knew she'd see me like that. So choosing truth when playing with these guys. Not sure what's worse. Oh well. I'm saying all this, but I got what was coming to me. I chose to embarrass myself, and I did so. I kept begging, wishing as hard as I could for Ira to appear. And so she did. And now, despite the overwhelming shame, I feel so happy that I might explode. Ira walks to her desk, barely paying me a passing glance. All the boys skirt out of her way, only Garen doesn't. Move. Nah. What's the rush? Come on, play with us too. Huh? Dude, you serious? Come on. Have some fun for a change. Look, Shubina's having fun. Right, Shubina? Please don't look. Yes. See? Ira doesn't flinch. Out of my way. Or what? Gonna throw a chair at me? To everyone's surprise, Ira calmly puts her bag on the nearest desk. She starts digging through it without saying a word. Garen lets out an awkward chuckle. What? Got a grenade in there or something? She looks at him. Whoa! Garen jumps back, bumping into another student. What the fuck? Everyone shifts away. What was that? What the hell? You... Something silvery shines in Ira's hand. It's... a bow compass. Is that... You serious? She doesn't say anything. The room fills with low murmurs that quickly turn into cheers. Psycho, nutcase, crazy bitch. Ira lowers the compass and makes her way to her desk, looking unbothered. It's just like last time. Ira saves me without acknowledging my existence. Maybe some onlookers. No, most people will think she didn't plan on helping me at all. That's what I'm inclined to think as well. Yet, my unreasonable heart is still elated, and I'm getting some really silly thoughts. The 2 times when Ira lashed out at Garen were the 2 times she saw him laughing at my expense. That can't be a coincidence, right? Of course it can. It was only 2 times. Times and weeks apart. Be an idiot to think otherwise. This is exactly how I think as well. I'm like, it's just a coincidence. Like, it doesn't really mean anything, to be honest. Yes, I guess you're right. It's the only logical train of thought. I should agree. I would agree. If only... I didn't do anything, really. If only Ira didn't show up that day. It's been 2 weeks since then, and I haven't stopped replaying that moment in my mind. Over and over and over and over and over. I didn't get sad about Ira ignoring me at school or anywhere anymore, because in that moment I got all the justification I could ask for. Everything that I could have hoped for. But I'm still a very greedy person. It's still not good enough. I still keep looking when I'm out. It's almost ridiculous how hard it can be to catch a person in a town with that small. So at some point, I started to wonder. I saw my classmate regularly just out and about, strolling along the main street and the courtyards at the community center, at the store, at the cafe. They weren't hard to run into. But it's as if Ira spent all of her free time at home. Which could be the case, but didn't sound like something she would do. From what I heard and could assume, she didn't have the best relationship with her parents. Spending hours on end in home like that every day? No, I really doubt that. The other probable option was that she preferred the outskirts. Maybe she didn't want to be bothered. That sounded like her. Well, despite that being highly likely, I was hoping to do just that. Bother the heck out of her. I felt almost brave about it. I could totally get pissed. She could push me away. She could even attack me. Whoa. But for some reason, I really didn't think she would. Ah. My breath halted. Oh. Hey. Hi! Vents near the research institute expel hot air. Nobody really goes here, aside from the staff coming out for a smoke. I never ran into any, but around here is littered with cigarette butts, so that's a safe bet in my book. Why is Ira here of all places? Again? How many times can you buy into stupid pranks? She seriously sent you all the way here? What? No. I didn't get any letters after all that. I'm just taking a stroll. Stroll? Here? Yes. Okay. That gives me an incredulous look. Do you, like, smoke? No, I don't. Why? It's a smoking area. Yes, I know that. Do you want to try then? What? Smoking? No, thank you. Okay. Shrugs. Where'd start? Can't let it end here. I just need to... What about you, Ira? What about me? Why are you here? Were you at the institute? I'm gonna assume she's just here for a smoke. Yeah. Something like that. Something like that? My mom works here. Oh. She forgets her lunch sometimes. Oh. Bring her lunch? That's what I said. That's so sweet. I mean, it's really nice you look out for your mom. It's whatever. It's not. I know it's not. All I've heard about her family, the fact that she still goes out of her way like that, it's really amazing. The thought of doing something... Sorry. The thought of doing something like that for my parents never crossed my mind. I mean, if I were told to deliver something, I would. But Ira's different. She wouldn't do something just because she was ordered to. She'd have to really care about it. Crap. That proves it. Ira and I weren't cut from the same cloth. When I spend my days looking for excuses to stave off the minute I have to come home, Kira's cooking, packing lunch, and carrying it to the edge of the town. That goes against everything I've heard, but it makes so much sense. That's why I never see her on the street. That's why she doesn't have the time to sit at the cafe. That's why she doesn't idle away at the community center. That's why she's a caring person. That's why I'm such a piece of trash. No. Only said her mom forgets her lunch sometimes. Dishes are prepared in advance. It doesn't take long to get to know the Institute, even if you walk from the other side of the town. Yes, that's true. She'd still have plenty of spare time. This doesn't work. This explanation doesn't work. Kira walks back into the building. Do I really need an explanation? Is this the part where she explains her daily routine? It's none of my business. It's not so delusional to believe we're so close enough to share something like that. That'd be nice, but it's not how things work. Things work like this. When Ira's in the room, Garen doesn't talk to me as much. She isn't. I wish she would be. Friend's not here today. Who? What do you think? Oh. She's not really my friend. Your pitbull then? Pitbull? Hey, that's spot on. You can't make a harmless joke around that chick without her throwing a competition fit. It's annoying as shit. They think we're friends. Well, not really, but looks like they've picked up on it. Oh. Be acting like that to me, being used as a laughingstock. So it wasn't just me. It's not just my wishful thinking. It's nice to hear, even if I still don't know for sure. It's the most comforting thing I've heard out of Garen's mouth to date. At least she barely shows up. Yeah, they'll probably kick her out before New Year's with that attendance record. Good riddance. That's right. There can't possibly be minimal attendance requirements. I don't know about our grades, but... Wait, I don't think they can expel her. Huh? Why not? We're not the only school in town. Where else is she going? We're the only school in town. Where else is she going to go? Damn, good point. Phew. Well, her pathetic parents can just send her away. Mean to another town? Yeah. Relative or something. No. Man, now that you say that, everyone pretend to be surprised when that happens. No. I hate how they're right. I hate that I can see that happening. Everyone talks about it, how Ira's a nuisance to her household. Been like that for a long time. But still, she forgets her lunch sometimes. That can't happen. No, it can't. It's not fair. They can't send her away. She can't go. She's so nice. She cares. She does. Maybe not for me, but for her family. Why would they send her away? It's just too cruel. They can't do that. If they do, then it'll be all over. If they do, then I won't We just started. I don't know that. I can't even call it talking. I don't even know what it is, but that doesn't matter. Even if she doesn't tolerate me, even if she doesn't want anything to do with me, I don't care. This can't happen. This physically cannot happen. I raised my head, and I looked out through the window. Snow was falling lightly on the yard. Dark pine branches sway under its weight. Long gray clouds glide lazily across the tundra. Far past the fences, past the mountain ridge, so far away that I can't picture it. So far away that my mind circles twice around the earth and comes back to the spot I'm sitting in. This world is way too gentle and too kind to an ungrateful brat like me. So, I've earned this world's good graces. Why can't a person so much as more deserving do the same? What does a person like that have to do? And is there anything I can do? A bird flies past my window, past the window. Ira. What? Using up all my luck these days. Ira sits smoking in the girls' bathroom, just like she did when I first talked to her. Some snowflakes blow into the room and stick into her hair. It's gotten colder. Maybe you shouldn't sit so close. I know you don't like going to class as much, but really get kicked out like that. That why you came here? To tell me that? I know that. Not stupid. I don't think you are. You just really not care? Everyone says that you'll get sent away. Your parents will send you to live with a relative. Is that true? Probably, yeah. Of course it's true. I knew it was true when I asked the question. Maybe if you just cleaned up, if you stopped skipping now, then maybe you won't have to go. And if you're having a hard time with studies, I can help. Could go to the library or something, and then there's 1 month left. Not gonna work. I get it. My voice is shaking. It's better if I keep staring at my shoes. It's okay. That's about what I expected. Of course, I knew it's pointless to cram at this point. It was just an excuse. Selfish ploy to get some scraps of some of Ira's time before she goes. Wonder, did I do the same when Z.A.T.O moved away? It's only been 3 years, but now that I think back to it, it's all so hazy. I was a very different person than I'm sure. I was a very different person then, I'm sure. At least I probably didn't humiliate myself like this. Hey. Thanks. No, I didn't do anything. It was a dumb suggestion. Nice of you. Nice. Right. She doesn't know. I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. It's just not fair. She really is too good of a person. Are you going to the toilet? Oh, actually, since you're here, have you seen anyone hiding a diary nearby? Diary? Yes. You know, the one we use for classes. You've seen something like that lying around? His expression darkens. Don't worry, we were just playing a game. I guess the guys got a little carried away. I've checked the whole class and the corridors. Probably some are really obvious, but just no good at that kind of stuff. When I hit his pencil case, they found it right away. Throws the cigarette butt out the window and hops off the windowsill. Without saying a word, Ira storms past me, but I grab onto the edge of her dress just as she's about to leave. Oh, you're still playing? Yeah, of course I'm still playing. Welcome back. Wait! I said it's fine! I gave Doggo a bath as well. Oh. Shaved him. Naked Milo, I guess. I said it's fine, we were playing a game. Really? Please, don't get into more trouble because of me. I wasn't going to. Huh? I have an idea where it is. It was Garen, right? Oh, Sherlock. Same difference. She walks out to the corridor. I tag behind. I'm not sure what place Ira has in mind, but it becomes immediately clear when she makes a sharp turn to the right. Wait, serious? She swings open the door to the boys' restroom and loudly marches in. Yeah! Some poor guy tumbles out, almost colliding with me. Oh, Ace is Aussie too? I remember this, yeah. Yeah, Aislinn said that they were, she said she was, Australian. Yeah, I was also gonna ask, like, what time is it for you currently right now? Oh, what time? I think she probably went to and probably right now since she hasn't been talking. Yeah, as of sorry. We're sorry. He turns and shakes his head at me in disbelief. I mean, what's there to say? I follow Ira to the bathroom. The smell is so much worse than this one. I look around and see Ira's hand reaching above one of the stalls. There it is. My diary. By the tiny window at the top. Ira steps on the toilet bowl. Please be careful. I'm fine. She grabs onto the flush tank secured way above. Then, using it as an anchor, she reaches for the windowsill. Catch. 10:34 a.m. Oh, okay. About 3 hours then. Well, less actually. I clasp the diary in my hands. It's really been here all along. I look up at Ira, who's now awkwardly trying to get down. Wow, thank you. Yeah. Oh. What? Ira almost lost her balance, but jumps just in time. The bowl makes a loud clang as she hops off. Whoa. Are you okay? Yeah. Let's get out of here. Think it's broken? Don't know. I didn't see anything. Huh? But why would I be in a men's toilet? Gross. I see. Thank you again. How did you know it would be in the boys' room? Think Shurik would go into the ladies' room? 3 hours? Yeah. 3 hours. I suspect that they put it there. It's not. not 3 hours. Okay. Misunderstood what I said, I guess. Suspected they put it there. I just didn't have the courage to enter. Can't keep doing this. I know. I should have checked there from the start. Instead of running around the whole school like a... No. Can't keep going along with it. It's just a game. It wasn't. No, really. We were just playing around. Bullshit. You know damn well they're doing what they're doing. They're not your friends. I never said they were. Then why don't you tell them to piss off? For once in your life. I can't. Do you like being the victim that much? You won't get any better if you keep doing this. It'll only get worse. It's not that bad. And I wouldn't... I can't. I can't just say something like that to them. Sorry. Why the hell not? Well, it wouldn't be right, and... It's not like I ever tried it before, but when I say something, they just make fun of me. Nothing changes. So freaking what? Who cares what they say? Just don't bother with them. I'm not like you. I can't just do that. I can't act like I don't care when everybody's laughing. I can't look people in the eye like that. And when I go along with it, at least they talk to me, and I know you're okay on your own, but So what's your plan? Huh? That's it? You're gonna spend the next 3 years like that? Seriously? She exhales sharply. She doesn't even look annoyed anymore. I get that. Also disappointed in myself. Asya. Yes? No, I'm leaving soon. That's right. I understand what she is getting at. The unspoken rule Garen and his friends have been sticking to himself when Ira is around. The cowardly reason I'm so terrified of her going away. I don't know what to do. Why can't I stop? The hand she's been dealt it is much worse than mine. But here I am whining and her like a leech. I should be the one helping. I should be the one telling Ira to get her act together. Yet, I can't think of a single thing to give her. Write me a poem. Huh? A poem. Why? What kind of question is that? Because I like them. Oh, really? You like them? You liked my poems? Why else would I ask? Thank you very much. I mean, yes, of course. I'll write one. Do you want it to be about something, or maybe in a specific meter? I don't care. Anything. Alright. I'll think of something then. I'll try. Yeah, you do that. Ira checks her wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Are you able to say that perfectly? I gotta go. See you around, I guess. Already? Yeah, alright. See you around. She waves her hand and leaves. I watch her walking down the empty corridor. Empty. I've really stayed in school for way too long. Shadows stretch along the hallway, all in dark. My heart is pounding. I should get going too. Really low. I think they are. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, then went to the store, then to the library, or for a walk. Then, dark, I headed home. Day after day. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. Irish wristwatch. Well, I don't really know if you're really saying it correctly. Boy. Thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes. She vanished during breaks. I never asked where to. Kept imagining scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I did it when I was walking home from school or the store, or just wandering the streets, killing time. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay out longer. I started to take new routes. As naive as it was to behave that way, I kept doing it. Oh. Ira, hi. What are you doing here? I pointed to her cigarette. Oh, I mean, what are you doing at the center? Return some bucks. Oh. So, go to the library? What were you reading? Stuff. Don't want to say? Won't like it. Huh? Alright. Go have fun with whatever you two do on your calls. Probably have sex, maybe. Have a good rest of your stream. Yeah, thanks. I'll probably end in like a couple minutes. Yeah, bye. Not. It looks like she's really laying down the pros and cons of exposing me. Taste in literature. She read something she shouldn't? She thinks it's too dark or crass for someone like me. It's kind of unfair though, isn't it? Okay, sounds good. I'll end right now then. Yeah, I'll end stream here right now. You know, I'm starting to get hungry actually. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next stream.